only for this, our main event.
What a venue, what a fight, what action.
So they stare into each other's eyes one final time, touch gloves, and get prepared for battle. We're expecting an all-out offensive display. Nice idea, and that hook lands. He threw a punch and just got countered. Swing and a miss with that uppercut. So much pre-hype surrounding this fight, the fans are on the edge of their seats.
So hot, so heat, there's a roof on here, you don't understand it. When you're working, when the noise is there, the pressure's on, you're thirsty, you're sweating, and you're getting on you're on the wrong side of a beating. This can be hellfire on you.
Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. Misses. Did you see that? Terrence Crawford just got rocked. It somehow weathered the storm.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
A very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dares do anything out of turn.
A perfect counter lands. Just missed with that hook. Nice job slipping that left uppercut. The courage on display here is incredible. You'd like to see more jabs. It's all offense all the time. Nice exchange here from both men. A very competitive round with 3 seconds left. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round. On to the second round. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Sometimes when you're fighting a counter-fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
If you're fighting a counter-puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter-punchers are watching your every move, every twitch.
This is a high-octane battle. Can't find a home with that jab. That right hook won't score. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Can they they figure out the combination to this safe?
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this battle?
Let me explain to you about a fast fighter that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed, they're confident, they know they just have to quick burst, boom! In a split second, they've let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them out of the way. And these guys are so relaxed, and that's why they can maintain this all the way through a fight.
Needs to put some combination work together. 1 punch is good, 2 punches better. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Lucky that hook didn't score. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Gonna need a knockout.
Wow, it was like 2...
The bell rings and we start the third. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
This is one of those situations you've just been hit. You've got to get out there again. Be smart, be sharp. Don't be a fool, don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Well, Johnny, we're in the early stages here. What have you seen so far?
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. It depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Good counter punching. It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. You can see the heavy breathing, but that's not slowing them down. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong, because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
Beautiful counter punch. Crawford is dazed. Well, they're back up, Johnny, but now what do they do to get back into this fight?
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's putting out.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Both men were knocked down, and they both got up in that round.
Absolutely.
Here we go to the fourth round. How do do you score the last round, Johnny, as both of these fighters went to the canvas?
That is showing the fitness, that is showing the stamina, that is showing the hard work done in the gym. If you can get knocked down and get back up and knock your opponent down, they've got it.
The straight right just misses. That hook was off target. Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you can hit, and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Perfect counter lands. Only catching air with that hook. That hook was off target. Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. Crawford in trouble. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap.
Down goes Crawford. Apparently it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
He's up, but for how long? Look at that. On the heels. Look at it's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. He just takes one more clear shot. A clean one. Then he's out of there.
Kind of like his output. Thought there might be more action here. Might want to think of holding on here. Final 10 seconds here, and the corner is going to have their work cut out for them. Will do it. They want no more. So there you have it. It is official now, and that is not the way anyone wanted this fight to end.
They don't like that. Listen to that. Oh, listen to that. When he gets back to the gym, his team is going to give him hellfire. This is what you work on as a fighter.
Hello, fight fans. I'm Todd Grisham. Welcome to the WBC Arena. Next to me is Johnny Nelson. So here... This back... Not too many seats. We're expecting an all-out offensive display. Neither fighter willing to slow down. You'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
You see the nerves on the fight stepping into the ring, Todd. It can tell you so much about a fighter. And then look in the opposite corner. You've got one fighter that is in heaven.
Oh, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. We've never seen Canelo in this sort of trouble. Right back into the fray.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
That hook had to hurt. That left-handed jab doesn't quite score. Those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dares do anything out of turn.
This counter-puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter-punches are the best.
That jab scores. Caution being thrown to the wind. Wanted to land a left hook, but was not successful. That left-handed jab doesn't quite score. Missing with the hook. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved. On to the second round. After that last round, something has got to change.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make your fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
When you're fighting, hold that thought. Canelo Alvarez just got rocked in a big way. I thought that was going to be a knockdown at least. Straight right just misses. Can't find a home with that jab. They better start respecting each other's punching power. It's a good start to the round for this guy.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning. You can see who's getting hit. You can see who's comfortable. Or it's a bit of a mousetrap.
We wanted action, and they are giving us action. Hit him with a left jab. Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this bout?
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Can't land the jab there. The face is telling the story from that jab. This with that jab. 10 seconds to go, and what domination we've seen in this round. You've got to wonder how big of a factor that knockdown is going to be we just saw. The bell rings, and we start the third. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to do it.
Well, Johnny, we're in the early stages here. What have you seen so far?
It could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punching power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Counter punching. It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. You believe what we are seeing. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong, because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
Oh my word, Canelo just got clipped. Disaster averted. Oh, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. Canelo in serious jeopardy here, going to the canvas. Trying to buy time. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, so I've got to respect both of them more than you do.
Let's step back for just a moment. Doesn't always pay to be first. It pays to be last. And he misses with the left uppercut. Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Big, heavy blow, and Saul is down. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
Can make or break a fighter.
it in round 4. There's a counter shot. Well, Johnny, we're a couple rounds in. What are you seeing so far?
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym. You can do it in the fight. They've got to relax.
Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. That left uppercut doesn't score. Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've done in the ring with fights like that, and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
The stamina is off the charts. The straight right just misses. Crawford in trouble. He is down big time on the scores.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what? Next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sink.
And there's the bell for round 5. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out.
Whoa, Johnny! We've never seen Canelo in this sort of trouble. Good job trying to back out of trouble.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at
Oh, Johnny, out of nowhere. Look at this. Crawford is dazed. They've avoided catastrophe. Hold it right there. Canelo Alvarez just got rocked in a big way. How did they not go down?
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Endurance is becoming a factor. You can see this fighter having a hard time getting out of the way of the punches, and they're not throwing as many on their own.
And you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Those counter punches have to hurt. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
They need to be careful. They're going to punch themselves out here. Miss with that jab. They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. Well, with welterweights, they sometimes bring you the best of both worlds. Fast hands and power.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those point areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skin and go for skin.
Oh my God, Johnny! Oh my word, Canelo just got clipped. I thought we were going to see the finish there.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But
you know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
On to the 6th round. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Pound for pound king, Canelo is down. Not many people would have predicted it, but we've got a knockout victory.
A knockout victory.
Back in the building. Trust. Tell her man ease up. Getting my peas up, won't get a feel up. Is she in feeler? Food in the freezer. Them man try step with the heater. That's why my G's them roll with a squeezer. Expensive gas for the meter. Call me the teacher. True man I leading, call me a leader. Getting my peas up, won't get a feel up. Is she in feeler? Food in the freezer. Them man try step with the heater. That's why my G's them roll with a squeezer. Expensive gas for the meter. Call me the teacher. True man I leading, call me a leader. Pull up on a set, I might let man know what time that this is. If man move wicked, make man swim with the sharks and fishes. Respect my wishes, got bare creps and I step like kisses. And my fit stay clean like dishes. That's why gal wanna give man kisses. Gal wanna give man hugs. I don't drink and I don't do drugs. I used to wear my heart on a sleeve. That's why nowadays man I don't do love. Fake love might get a man killed. Fake love might get a man drilled. I had to tell them let a man heal. Tell a man ease up. Getting my peas up, won't get a feel up. Is she in feeler? Food in the freezer. Them man try step with the heater. That's why my G's them roll with a squeezer. Expensive gas for the meter. Call me the teacher. True man I leading, call me a leader. Down for the anarchy. Them man I sing to the feds like Valerie. Any violations man I see casualty. Even my manager still can't manage me. Non-stop working down for the salary. Everyday in gym burning a calorie. Deep meditation man can't channel me. I told them man recently, man's been on the deepest frequency. Girls that I love keep on leaving me. When I die they'll keep on grieving me. Gotta deal with this thing evenly. Gotta live this life, just breathe with me. Bad man can't make peace with me. Sit at the table and eat with me. Tell a man ease up. Getting my peas up, won't get a feel up. Is she in feeler? Food in the freezer. Them man try step with the heater. That's why my G's them roll with a squeezer. Expensive gas for the meter. Call me the teacher. True man I leading, call me a leader.
Welcome to the WBC Arena, and here we go, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson. And yes, he is the greatest, Muhammad Ali. Watch the footwork. The gyps.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, here is the Olympic gold medal.
What a pleasure to be in this unique environment. We're expecting an all-out offensive display. That hook scores. He threw a punch and just got countered. You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. We wanted action, and they are giving us action. This fighter is all about finesse, using a lot of angles and lateral movement.
This is what makes outside fighters so good. Their footwork is second to none. It's as fast as they can.
Nice work to block that left uppercut. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? And that hook misses. This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you hold that thought. If there's anyone that can get out of trouble, it's Muhammad Ali. No, we don't see a knockdown.
He's got to wake up.
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. Oh, and Tyson Fury just got rocked. This could be it. Tyson Fury, one of the great heavyweight champions. The scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. At this point, you've got to believe he can't win. Here we go. It's round 2. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then, put the pressure.
You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. One punch could change everything in this battle. Has to be careful. Who would have thought Ali would get rattled like this? Looks like trouble was averted.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What are they do? What are they doing when they go to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Missing with the hook. He's got a massive reach advantage. Let's see if he uses it.
Sometimes I've been in with fighters that don't know what to do, don't have to break it down. Then you get a little dirty.
Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than you.
Missing with the left uppercut. Nope, that jab not going to score. When you're fighting a massive heavyweight like this, you can't go toe-to-toe. You got to stick and move and use angles.
If you're in there with a guy so big in front of you, you've got to be smart. You've got to use your smarts and use that skill. This is what you're prepared for. You've got to negate that jab, let it ride past you, and push his own weight on him.
Can't land the jab there. When are we going to see a jab from these two? And he scores with the counter. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. Well, he is glad to have hurt. On to the third. After that last round, something has got to change.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Call it the glory division. There's nothing quite like a heavyweight fight. It doesn't take much to win it. Jab doesn't quite connect. Okay, step back for just a moment. Beautiful counter. Can't find a home for that jab. We enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny. What have we seen so far?
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those point areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim and go for speed.
Counter punches have to hurt. This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
The only fear you have with this fighter is right there. Tyson Fury just got buzzed. His eyes don't look good. Body language is bad. He could go down. And it appears the onslaught is over. But wait a minute! Is this the beginning of the end for Muhammad Ali? How is this fight still continuing?
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Big hook doesn't land. We're going deep into the gas tank on this round. Tyson Fury just got rocked. Do you believe this? And down goes Fury. Let's talk about Fury in that last round. What a huge moment. Back at it in round 4. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything full bow because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Well, Johnny, we're a couple rounds in. What are you seeing so far?
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in the fight. They've got to relax.
Swing and a miss with the right hook. Just missed with that hook. This is the heavyweight division. One punch could end this fight.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Beautiful counter shot. When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Tried to score with a jab. Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, 2 punches better. Straight right just misses. That big hook doesn't land. The greatest has been dazed. Muhammad Ali in trouble. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Tyson Fury just got clipped. The big fella might be in big trouble. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. That bell could not have come soon. On to the fifth we go. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you up.
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Muhammad Ali in trouble, but surely he'll find a way out. A true champion knows how to get out of trouble after they got into trouble, and it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
These are heavyweights, but I tell you what, that hand speed and footwork, they look like middleweights.
When you have a fight that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
Swing and a miss with that jab. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Tyson Fury in serious trouble. I don't see how he's going to get out of this. Didn't wait long to get back in and get engaged.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Energy and endurance are not an issue for this fighter who continues to be aggressive as the rounds wear on.
Todd, look back and wish for shit.
Whoa, Johnny! Tyson Fury just got buzzed. His eyes don't look good. Body language is bad. He could go down. Can't find a home for that jab. Missing with that jab. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Fury in that last round. I'm worried about these two fighters gassing out as this fight goes on.
You cannot gas out.
On to the sixth round. How much do they have left in the tank after that last round?
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me, personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
He just misses with that jab. There's no hold right there. And Tyson Fury just got clipped. The big fella might be in big trouble. The referee says they can continue, but how much more do they have left?
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight's capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
I want to think of holding on here for a minute. halfway through the round, and they've got some work to do to get back into it.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornermen now, it's down to them doing their job. Get through the round, regroup, like freshen up, boom. Different tactics.
You can see the heavy breathing, but that's not slowing them down. Well, Johnny, we're in the early stages here. What have you seen so far?
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Oh, and Tyson Fury just got rocked. This could be it. Tyson Fury, one of the great heavyweight champions. How did they survive that?
You got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. Let's talk about Fury in that last round. So it's plan B time after being knocked. There's the bell to start round 7. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Tyson Fury just got rocked. Do you believe this? I thought that was going to be a knockdown at least.
Step back, compose yourself, compose the pace, then move, then step it up a little bit. Because if you're getting caught like that at the beginning, you get caught a lot more at the end.
Jab slightly off target. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now they're going to find out.
Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. The only fear you have with this heavyweight is has he punched himself out. Pretty close fight here in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
His stamina is off the charts. Left uppercut doesn't score. Just misses with that jab. Tyson Fury in serious trouble. I don't see how he's going to get out of this. Let's talk about Fury in that last round. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown. And we enter the 8th round. He couldn't finish him off in the... So time to go celebrate after a knockout win here.
What a build-up. What a journey towards this fight. What a fight itself. The crowd enjoyed it. The fighters enjoyed it. I certainly enjoyed it. And what a way to end the fight.